Hi everybody, this is a video of the square end-capped 5-foot fluorescent strip light. As you can see, this is the square end-capped 5-foot fluorescent strip light I saved from the recycling bin. And as you can see, I found it in the recycling bin from one of the shops. They were about to chuck it out, but as I lifted up this recycling bin, I found it in the skip, and it was laying in the skip because they were going to chuck it away. And as I saw it, I took it home with me, and then I found a spare end plate, strip plate for it. As you can see, it's got the nice screws on it up at this end and down over at this end. I know it's got a little bit of paint on it, but it looks nice and white. I've painted it up so it looks like a nice brand new fitting again. And as you can see, these end caps on it look very similar to that old TAM light, but I'm not sure what it's actually what foreign company did this make, but it's very similar to like Thorn and TAM lights with those little end screws, and on the other end as well. So anyway guys, I'm going to take you guys to have a look at the interior of this beautiful fitting. This is a type of rare fitting to get, but I'm glad I caught it because as I went past this shop, because they were replacing it with LED, and I've lifted that one up now. So that's one. Right. Oh, don't want to move any further, does it? Anyway guys, let's go up to this end. So that'll be the second one. So it's with its 5-foot fluorescent strip light. Right, that's two now. So right, we're going to take a look at this interior of this beautiful square end cap 5-foot strip light. Oh, I know it's a bit tough. It's got a little bit of paint stuck to it, but I might have to just lift it off very nice. And we don't seem to want to lift off, does it? Oh, it's coming off now. Right, there you go. Right, as you can see, I know I'm sorry about all this. It's a bit of a paint. I think there were some bits of paint on it. It's still a bit sticky. But anyway, guys, so as you can see, it had this SB ballast inside it, and it stands for Smart Brown. But I never known a Smart Brown. When I tried to type up what a Smart Brown strip light looks like on Google, but it didn't actually show. But I call this a square end-capped 5-foot fluorescent strip light. And as you can see on it, it says tridonic EC58C509K, 240 volts, 50 hertz, V99. It says the other numbers. I'm not going to say it all, but it's got the lamp. It says 1 times 58 watts, that's T, and 1 times 58 watts U, and it's a magnetic ballast. It says made in Austria, and that's it on it. And it's got this beautiful. I put some new gear inside it, and that got it going. And as you can see, this capacitor, and that was from another strip light fitting. It was from that semi-resonant startup one, which was cut for spares. So, and as you can see, it's got this new terminal block inside. It's fully earth wired, and let's take a look at the starter button. Yes, and as you can see, it's got this GE starter, General Electric, 155/500, 4-65 watt, 220 to 240 volts, made in China, and that's, does it say lead-free, radioactive, lead-free and radioactive-free EAC. So, and as you can see, all around it's, and the starter button holder, it's got all two lives at this end with the quarter of a neutral, and this heat reflector, so it doesn't burn, so the ballast doesn't burn the wires on that. So it's live and neutral at this end. It's got FL. I don't know what that FL stands for. It might be Fitzgerald light for all I know, but as far as it didn't say Fitzgerald, but so I'm not sure what foreign company did this make. So, and it's got it's all fully painted up, and as I did bath it up, so though yeah, because so I've done a bit of scraping, and so I've recoated it up with this that's its old strip plate. So, and as you can see, and it's got earth to earth, neutral to neutral, and live to live, and it's got this capacitor holder that'll hold it nicely in place. So I've tested it, it's all working fine and no faultiness. So anyway, we'll put that starter button back in. So that's it. it's finally in now. So as you can see, all those little bits at the end. So, and nice blue neutral on it. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do now is going to put the cover back on now, so we can get straight on to doing this beautiful fluorescent tube. Let's just go to the other end just to there we go. That's it, it's all back on now. So we'll go this end first, we'll do that other end last. I usually go in this other end, but yeah, I can see that FL on it on those end caps, and I gave it a good clean up. It took me a while, no, so to find a stress. And as I went back to that place, I found a spare strip plate for it, which I think it was actually that one that fits onto that fitting that I'm doing now. So that's one. That's screw number one. So this is screw number two. Tightening down now. So that's it. And that's two. So that's two of the screws tightened down now. So, and there's this old grid switch, MK. So I moved it from that Fitzgerald 6-foot fluorescent strip light. So I decided to put it onto this square end cap one. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do now is put the strip light, put the tube in now. I can manage to do it with one hand. So, right, here we go. That's it. It's clicked on now. Clicked on like so. So anyway guys, let's go up to that end. Yeah, that's fitted on now nice and tightly, and it's on at this extension lead. So all I'm going to do now is going to plug it in and turn it on at the socket. So right, that's going to, there you go, that's it, it's turned on now. So all I've got to do now is go and sit down. I've got to turn these big lights out now. So I don't know that to do all this. So anyway guys, it's all up and ready now. It's all up and ready like so with the T12 fluorescent tube. And as you can see, before, as I say, it's got that Sylvania standard F65/80 watt / 35-535 Kelvin, and that's regular white, www.havels-sylvania.com, made in Germany. So anyway guys, all I'm going to do now is going to turn off the big light now. So right, that's it now guys, the big lights are gone out now. So onto the square end cap 5-foot fluorescent strip light, everybody. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that came on quite easily, so it blinked happy. So so anyway guys, and that's a very nice regular white fluorescent strip light. But I actually, when I first fitted it with a T12 fluorescent tube, was that, you know, that T12 one that's got 840 Kelvin, that's cool white. So, and that was a cool white T12 tube, but this one's a regular white one. I thought the regular white one, either the Sylvania or the Osram one's got more the regular white one of them earliest precious type of fluorescent tubes. And as you can see now, it doesn't really take too long for it to warm up. So, and it shines really nice and bright and everything. So, and let's just try and get that camera in focus. So let's take a good look at this very front end. Oh wow, look at that. And that's it's very similar to Tamlite and Thorn because of this make. Now Tamlite that did a make like this had more of the thicker holes. Well, some of them had thick and thin end holes on them where you put an extension through it, but this one's got like a similar type of extensive ring that Thorn used to have. So this is more like a relative to Thorn and Tamlite, especially with the end caps on it. It's quite square. Now, to tell you a little story, I'll tell you a little story about this type of strip light. A strip light, one of my mum's old friend had a strip light like that, but she used to live in Sheffield, but she doesn't live in Sheffield anymore. She moved back to Ireland, but she had a strip light like that, and I thought, oh, one of them nice old strip lights. She used to have a strip. At first, when I saw her strip light, I thought it was one of those Atlas ones with greyish green ends on it with a semi-hexagon housing, but it was kind of more square, this one. So when I last saw it, when I last went to her friend's house. So, well, let's go up to this other end, right, before I sit down. This one's got the grommet on it because the little cover through the extension ring was missing because it cut a wire. It cut a little hole for this extension to extend the wire through it and what have you. Now, this shop where you usually go to, that's the strip light was in there, but as I took it, and as I looked through the window, it got replaced for all the LEDs, and I wondered where, and I felt a bit determined. I thought they might have took it away, but suddenly, they didn't take it away, but before the bin men was going to catch it, before the bin men were going to get it, I got it. It was in the green recycling bin outside this shop, and it was in the bin. I found it in the bin, and I thought, oh, I better get it out. I don't want that to get thrown away. It was going to get thrown away, so I found it in that recycling bin, and then I rescued it, and I thought, oh God, please don't ever throw that away, because that's a very rare type of fitting, the one that's very similar to thorn and tam light. So, so as you can see, and it's got some nice beautiful screws, but I found the next 2 days after, when I visited the place, I found well, it was only on the pavement. They were stripping some of them strip lights. They left some strip lights on the pavement for the bin men to collect to the recycling. I found a spare strip plate for it, and as I looked at it, it did look like a 5-foot one. And as I got it home, I cleaned it up, painted it. Well, I kind of painted it up with a paintbrush. Well, with spray and normal paintbrush, so I blobbed it all up so there's no bits missing. So I thought, oh well, that fitting is all up and ready, all together. So, which it is now, and I've got the new ballast inside. The other one, it stands for SB, and it said Smart Brown. But I'm not sure if that fitting was actually called Smart Brown, but I just called it square end capped. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now that the square end capped 5-foot fluorescent strip light has reached its full brightness and everything. So all I'm going to do at this grid switch, I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. Here we go. Wow, and as you can see, it went a bit yellow when I turn it off. So anyway, guys, I'm going to turn it back on. Here we go. Wow, it came on quite easily. Yeah. Well, it didn't seem to take 2 minutes for that to fire up, so so I'm just absolutely thrilled about that. So anyway, it's back on now, guys, and it's working nice and firmly and everything. Well, as I got it out, the other end cap was kind of flopping off because it didn't have a turn spring. Well, it didn't have that pullback spring on it, so it holds it in place. So I found some well, I've used it off one of the Fitzgerald strip light fittings. Actually, those end pull back springs on it was supposed to be like for the they were actually made to be fitted in the Fitzgerald fittings, but I think they were ordered off eBay. Well, I think I actually got them off eBay, and as you can see, so I've used it. So I put it in this fittings. I had to bend them back so it pulls the end caps, the square end caps on it quite back, and it helps to hold the tube and every bits of it in place so it doesn't all fully wobble and everything. So, and there's my old Fitzgerald strip light over there. Well, I'm using it at the moment because I'm just depowering the gas out of it because it hasn't got much longer to go and you see the age on it. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now, the square end cap 5-foot fluorescent strip light has reached its full brightness and everything at 65 watts and like 250 watts bright and 65 watts warm and everything, guys. So all I'm going to do now, is turn the strip light out now. So, right, that's it now, guys. That's gone out now. So all I'm going to do is turn the big lights back on now. Right, that's it now, guys. The big lights are back on now, everybody. So, anyway, guys, this is a video of the end cap 5-foot fluorescent strip light and everything, everybody. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. So, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.